A rough outline is being sketched for the entire nation to ease its tough social restrictions as soon as next month. All leaders, state and federal, have agreed to review the controls from the middle of May if the solid results in suppressing COVID-19 continue. Looking at the latest national figures, cases increased by 22 today. That's 5 straight days under 50. And as long as there aren't any nasty local outbreaks, that trend was enough to prompt the Prime Minister, Premiers and Chief Ministers to start imagining a winter with more freedoms than this autumn. Here's National Affairs correspondent Greg Jennett.
The epidemic is reducing.
Just about everyone's looking forward.
We are working on that road ahead.
Along that map, marked by curves and contours, there's a faint feature there.
We are working on that road out.
But the landmark for any U-turn won't be reached before May.
In about a month from now, there will be some changes to those baseline restrictions that we put in place a few weeks ago.
Scott Morrison, the Premiers and Chief Ministers have bought another 4 weeks of national hibernation. So 3 key COVID defences can be strengthened. A better testing regime, improved tracing of contacts of the infected and stronger lockdowns when localised outbreaks happen. Until then, disparate approaches to elective surgery and even schools should begin to disappear.
And reducing the size of groups, teachers can practice social distancing with each other.
When members are ready.
And by May, another benchmark of normality should return. An almost regular week-long sitting of Parliament will be trialled. A sure sign that if this workplace can operate,
we should be sitting. We've argued that consistently.
Many others could then follow in short order. Health trends are pointing in the right direction, but economic ones remain bleak. Scott Morrison's even citing private advice from the Reserve Bank Governor and from Treasury to argue it'll take a wholesale upheaval in national economic policy settings, all of it undefined, if this country's ever to return to the sort of growth it once enjoyed. Especially in a region where no other economy's thriving either.
It's almost like we've got a trans-Tasman bubble between our two countries.
When open domestic travel comes back, New Zealand's keen on being as borderless as, say, a 7th Australian state.
That is a serious possibility, yes. We're exploring that as we speak.
We're aware of their interest in that. It hasn't got much beyond that.
The Kiwis are cousins, but a bit of respectful distance is always best kept. Greg Jennett, ABC News, Canberra.